So here I am, and it's not too bad. We've got a MiG-21 here, a 1977. And when you consider the B-52 that's now ranging over Iran, it just goes to show how good the B-52s are. All updated cockpits and engines, of course. Old Antonov. The chopper. Oh fuck, that's a T-34. That's a T-34. Old AN2. Check out this tank. Got here in the Indochina War with France, the French were saying it was harder to separate it was hard to separate the women folk from their men, from the Thai and Lao troops. So a lot of the time in the Indochina War, the women marched with the men. T-34. T-34. If anybody's wondering what T-34 means, a lot of people don't know, but the T-34 was first designed or thought up in 1934. So yeah, the T-34 gave the Germans in the East a nasty shock when it turned up in late 41 on the battlefield. The Mark IIIs and Mark IVs were really no match for it at the start, but it wasn't a reliable tank at the start, and not many were actually delivered in theatre. Most of them broke down on the way, I believe. This would be a T-34 85, the upgun. The original T-34s were, from memory, there was this T-34 76. This would be the upgun, the T-34 85. And as a lot of people know, they served well after World War II. I know a long time ago, from memory, Laos delivered a whole load of T-34s back to Russia, maybe 5 or 10 years ago. They were in pristine condition. I think they're some of the best T-34s in the world. And there's always the endless debate of what was the best medium tank in World War II. Was it the Sherman Firefly, the upgunned M4, the T-34 85? That's the later model of the T-34. Or the Panzer Mark V, or the Panther. I mean, the German big cats, the Tiger 1 and Tiger 2, had no problem ending these at distance. But it gave everything else a run for its money, and pretty well swarmed the Tigers. There weren't that many of them, of course. They were breakthrough tanks. Fantastic tank. I think the 85s had a little bit bigger turrets, I think, than the original 76s. But course, with that MiG-21 over there, don't know if Laos has any jets anymore. But anybody who's been over the border at Udon Thani may well know the Thai Air Force have a bunch of F-16s. What a great piece of history. No muzzle. Howitzer. A lot of people don't know as well as the Red Army wanted to upgrade the T-34, and they did do a T-43, but they quickly found out it was easier to keep all the industry just rolling over with the T-34 and upgun that. Very good tank later in the war, especially in the snow and the mud with the wide tracks. More howitzers. Damn, it's hot. That's 38, but there is a little bit of breeze today. The PM 2.5, the fine, ultra-fine dust is still crazy. You get a lot of haze, transboundary haze coming over from the east, from Chiang Mai, from the west, sorry. That all gets up into Laos, into Vientiane and northern Laos. T-58. Not as sexy as the T-34 in my opinion. Another field gun. '85. It's hot in the sun. Yeah, the PM 2.5 is ranging about, it's over 160 at the moment. Oh, it looks like we've got some spoils of war here. These might have been used by the Lao Air Force as well. What a lot of people don't know is Laos had a lot of people do know, I suppose. Laos had a long-term internal war in the Vietnam era. And of course the Ho Chi Minh Trail ran down the east, which attracted, as everyone knows, a lot of ordnance to be dropped in eastern Laos. I'm pretty sure a long time ago I've seen pictures of these. And I could be totally wrong here. I think, I'd hazard a guess these were used by the Lao Air Force before the end of the war. .155, a big boy. £500. Chopper. Get to the chopper. If you read what it says here, if you can read that, UH-1 helicopter number 7015747 was manufactured by Bell Company USA in 1970. This type of aircraft was used by the US and Lao puppet armies in many major campaigns such as Road 9 Southern Laos Campaign 1971, Muang Su Plain of Jars Campaign 1971-72, Exen Kunang Plain of Jars 1972. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong, but yeah, there you go. It's bits and pieces of equipment like this all over Vientiane. This is what's down. This is what's down the boxing gym, just lying around. APC. Yeah, terrible clearing all the unexploded bombs all over the place. Volumes of bombs dropped by the US on Laos, 1965-1973 period. Bomb volume in tons, year by year. This bad boy. That is massive. Terrible. Terrible destruction. AA guns. Ambulance. Soviet trucks. So the gimbal overheated again, and there's a whole inside area to the museum. It's great. Laos is such a great country. Everyone to their own, but I think it's well worth a visit if you're in Southeast Asia. And if you're a bit of a history buff, this is also a great place to come for that era of Southeast Asia. It's Lao New Year soon, Songkran. And again, if you've ever spent time in Southeast Asia, you know all about those days. It's not as insane as it is in Thailand, but it still gets going. MiG-21. If you've made it this far, thanks for watching.